Kia ora guys, it's Brisinga Rise and I'm finally back after 3 months of absence. I want to apologise so much. My mental health just took a dive, then we had lockdown, then we had family issues. Drama. Anyway, hope lockdown's treating you all well, or quarantine, whatever your country is deciding to do. Just stay safe and remember to wash your hands, because we don't want this nasty virus spreading any more than it already has. I have missed you guys so much, you have no idea. I have gone insane the past 3 months. Like I said, my mental health just decided to dive, so much so that I actually tried to do something stupid, but we won't talk about that because my friends know about it and the people who are most important know about it. I did promise to be open and honest about things, but in regards to this, it just is not a good idea. So this is just like a little ranty talking video just to catch up with you guys and tell you everything that's going on and why I've been away and what I plan for the future. So let's get into that now. Of course, lockdown has been crazy and has really affected my mental health. I never realised how much I like routine until routine went out the bloody window. Because my dad's home, my sister's partner's home, it's just not something I'm used to, you know, like doing YouTube and stuff. Usually it's just myself and my sister here, so that's easy to just go and play a game, yell and scream and just be myself. But when other people are around, funnily enough, I feel quite insecure. I don't really want to be yelling and stuff. 1, because my dad gets really annoyed, and 2, because, you know, he's doing work, and 3, because there's a baby and it's just makes me very nervous and anxious because I don't really want to hear them tell me to shut up or to, you know, stop doing it, which is sometimes the case. You know, there's a lot of people in my past who have said I can't do things, and now that I want to do this as my dream job and to work really hard at it, you know, I definitely get nervous because, my god, this is kind of my last shot, and that's what my breakdown was about, because I realised, and that's the irony of, you know, a lockdown, it does make you think, that I put everyone before myself, and sometimes that's not on. And also what I do, which I'm not proud of, and it's most likely a symptom of my CPTSD, and I do apologise if I talk about it too much, but talking about it is a way to heal, and also by telling my story, I hope that I can help you guys, because I know how hard it is. I really do. I mean, you should have seen me on Monday night. That was not a good time. But what I basically do is I put a lot of pressure on myself. I set myself goals, and then when they don't happen, I get very despondent and sad and miserable and then frustrated because my whole world just comes crashing down. So I've decided I'm not going to make crazy goals anymore because they're not helping me and they're probably not helping my enjoyment of YouTube, because I kind of did burn out, and I'll tell you why. Trying to set myself a goal of 1,000 when I can't upload every day, hopefully that'll change. I am so confused with dates right now. Dates have gone out the window. Everything's gone out the bloody window. It's like, dates, bye. Time, bye. Want to sleep until 11 o'clock? That's fine. No one's going to care. You know, it's like, oh, okay, that's new. Sorry, tangenting, you know how I do. But yeah, goals were not helping because I couldn't do what I wanted to do. It was the same with my artwork, for crying out loud. I wanted 4 commissions each week, and that is not and will not happen because, of course, with lockdown, not many people want drawings, and my style is cartoon, and a lot of people are very interested in that, especially here in New Zealand, so it wasn't very good for my mental health because I was like, nobody wants my stuff, no one wants to watch me. Yeah, I know I'm making light out of something that was actually really bad, but hey, I like to have a bit of a sense of humour when it comes to this stuff. But yeah, setting myself a goal of 1,000 subscribers at the end of the year, whoo, honey, don't do that to yourself, because if you don't do it, then you're going to have a really rough time understanding why you couldn't. So the goals have become a lot more realistic. I want to be able to, hopefully, like I said, if it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal anymore. Goals are not going to be this obsessive tunnel vision thing. I am fighting my mental illness on that 110%, because tunnel vision is what gets me in trouble in the first place, because I get so focused on something that when it doesn't happen, I blow my toys out of the cot, because I just get so frustrated, like, I want to do this, and this isn't happening how I want it to, and this is how it's supposed to happen, and it's not happening, and you know, like, I'm sure people can understand that. I hope so. It's one of those things that I'm not overtly admitted on, you know, when it comes to my mental health. You know, I'm very fluent about it. I want to talk about it. I want to raise awareness for it, but that frustration and what it does to me if I don't do something how I want to, Oof, no one needs to see that. Positive and happy, but also, you know, still talk about it, still be educational, but at the same time, don't mention the frustration thing, because that makes me even more frustrated. So, my goal is pretty simple. I would like to be able to get to 300 by the end of this month, but I don't care anymore if it happens because I love doing YouTube. I don't care about goals anymore. I told myself this after that breakdown and what I did. I was like, Brooke, you were putting so much pressure on yourself. Don't. Enjoy this. It's gonna be a journey. Why are you so worried about what happens at the end? You want to get to 1,000? That's fine. But if it means you're stopping what you love because you're getting so upset every time you lose a subscriber or can't upload a certain day, you know, that's not a positive thing to be. Like, I have been so obsessed with goals and trying to be this person that is always together and always doing fine, that it just, 1,000 subscribers, but it's not the end of the world if I don't. Do I know what else I'm going to do with my life if I don't? No. But I've got time to work it out. I'm only 24. I need to stop thinking that my life is over, I'm going to have a midlife crisis before I'm even 50. You know, like, oh, so stupid. So silly. Silly Brooke. And yes, I'm making a joke about it. It wasn't funny, but to me it kind of is, because it's like, my god, I work myself up over nothing. I mean, look how far I have come on YouTube. Do you know what I used to have to do to even do those games? See this? This is Corona. My point is that I used to have to drink 2 of these. 2 of these which have standard drinks of like 1.3. Just to have enough courage to get in front of you guys and talk. I don't need any anymore. That's a huge thing. I don't have to worry, and I'm so happy about that. Yay! So now we can get back to things how it's meant to be. Me not worrying about stupid dumb goals. Me wanting to get the art business to 400. Helping my friend set up her equestrian channel. So, going forward, we're going to try and upload every week. I don't know if I can do it every day, guys. I'm going to try, but it's a bit hard with a niece. She's now at that age where she's a bit more independent, so maybe I'll have time. But then also, do you have any idea how long Sunny Vegas takes to frickin' render? Ah! But, you know, like, we'll just see what happens. I definitely want to get Goat Simulator. That's happening tonight. I'm going to play it tomorrow and record it, and we'll see how we go. And then I'll see if I feel up to editing. Like I said, it's just going to be a bit slower while I work this out again. And that's okay. Honestly, we all burn out. I burnt out a lot earlier than most YouTubers, but I also had a lot on my plate. Now I'm starting to. So all that'll be on the channel too, because of course I want to get myself to a point where I can share that all with you guys. And of course there are going to be ups and downs. I have an illness that isn't going to go away easy. It could take 50 years for me to even be considered, even though I hate the word, normal. Or to be able to live normally. There is so much, a big freaking iceberg like the Titanic, that happened to me, that it is going to take me a long time, and that probably is why I struggle with YouTube, because it's a normality that I'm not used to. And I think that's why I struggle with routine as well. I'm literally going to do a video after this talking about how stressed out I have been getting during lockdown, because I've had to do something that genuinely sends my anxiety through the mother trucking roof. And it's going to sound ridiculous. Going shopping. Yes, me going into a supermarket, having to go and find all the stuff that we need, you know, and buying stuff for myself for the first time, which is huge. I never thought I'd be able to do that. You know, and going for a self-checkout and all that stuff just makes me beyond anxious. And the positive is I haven't forgotten anything yet, so woo! But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, guys. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me to 200 subscribers. You are all phenomenal. I know we've got more than 200 now, and it's crazy to think about how this scared 22-year-old, and before she gets to that age, let me tell you, is starting to fly. You know, the phoenix is starting to rise, and I am really liking it. It's scary. Most things are scary. Most normal things are scary to me. But I'm doing it. And I finally feel like if I do YouTube my way, and I just relax, and I just enjoy it, same with my art, it's going to be a lot better, and you're going to be able to see me genuinely kick back and have fun. I cannot wait to play golf with it. I cannot wait to play golf with friends. I cannot wait to play Cards Against Humanity. I can't even wait to play Goat Simulator, because there are going to be so many flaming jackass references, because it's just all going to come out. All my freaking pop culture references, all my stupid brain going crazy is just going to happen, and it is going to be wonderful. So, as always, if you like what you see, if you don't really care that I battled on, like I do, sorry, then don't forget to hit the red button, hit subscribe, and join the madness and watch me grow, because this is what this channel was all about in the first place. And it's time to get back to that. It's time to just be myself and see where this journey takes me. Who knows? Maybe I'll vlog one day when my life isn't so bloody boring and I can actually drive. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll just see what happens, you know, and that's what's gonna be so wonderful. You're gonna get to watch it all, and I'm gonna get to watch it all, and I can look back on this. Hopefully in a year's time I'll be a lot better, and I'll be ready to rock and roll and really show you what I can do. But until that day, thank you from the bottom of my heart for seeing something in me. Because I'm finally starting to see it in myself. Anyway. Been a long time since I've done this. You all ready? Catitiano!